Good morning, my name is Valentina Guevara and she's my partner Belén Jimenez. And today we want to talk about all the topics that we discussed during the oral practice classes.
Okay, we will now talk about debates and it is very simple. We learn how to be in one and the other point of view. It is important to listen to the options, arguments, and not necessarily agree, but to respect them and be aware that by thinking differently may be right or wrong.
So now we're gonna talk about false friends. So, false friends are mistakes that some people commit when they are starting to talk in English. And maybe they are more common than we think. Some examples are molest. And believe me, you really didn't want to say something like, sorry, I didn't want to molest you. Really, you didn't want to. Because maybe you are trying to say something like molestar, but no. You are really getting the other person get confused and getting the idea that you are trying to say something like, I don't know, something like sexual harassment. And I know you really don't want to say something like that. And yes, there is a word that means molestar, and it's poser. Remember that.
So now we are going to talk about the sketches were my favorite. They are funny, interesting, and surprising because you learn a lot watching them and learning, and at the same time we know that it is a common sense the last between on and the minutes approximately. It involves actor of comedians and can be strange in a theater or broadcast or on television.
The most romantic song ever was The Way We Were.
I think the one that Elton John wrote for that guy on Who's the Boss.
What song is that, Phoebes?
Hold me close, young Tony Danza.
And how we can forget when we talk about the places where the people make festivals out of the ordinary. Those places that maybe we aspire to go and live those unimaginable festivals. Maybe they are in Australia, and I don't know, United States or Korea, I don't know. And how about if we remember some of them? In fact, I talked about a Viking festival that the people do in Scotland. Something really out of the ordinary, and this is full of fire, and it's very, very, very different.
The dictons, a dicton is a set consists of two words, although in the orthography of the Spanish language, you will always fit two words together when there is a dicton. This is not the case in English. It might happen that you find a syllable with only one vowel, but its phonetic description will become a dicton. Some examples are ay, or and I.
And finally, we want to thank you for the way that you make us understand all the topics, each one of the topics, and we really appreciate the information that you provide to us during the semester. Thank you.
And thank you so much for watching the video. Goodbye.